good morning and welcome. It's a Friday edition of the show, and it gives me so much pleasure to welcome you to this edition. That's the last one for the week on your award-winning channels television. My name is Yemi Adebayo. There's a lot to talk about this morning. There's football in the air, and you will pardon us this morning if all we talk about is football. You can understand there's the 2015 Asian Cup currently going on as we speak. The biggest football event on the African continent starts tomorrow. There's also action in Europe. There's the English Premier League and football spread across Europe, talking about all the big leagues. So you would understand if today all we can get to talk about is football, football, and football. All right. Before I go any further, before I introduce my partner to you on the show this morning, let's quickly go through the headlines, the news making the rounds in this part of the world. And the first thing, surely, is the 2015 African Cup of Nations, and all is set. The host, Equatorial Guinea, and the CAF, Estelle, is assuring the football world that everything is ready and that Equatorial Guinea will host an each free tournament starting from tomorrow. Former French winger, that's talking about David Ginola, wants to be the FIFA president. He's the third man to throw his hat in the ring. We have Jerome Champagne, we have Prince Ali of Jordan, and he's the third man that has shown his intention to run for the presidency. And of course, back with a bang, El Nino. Talk about Fernando Torres. He's back at his boyhood club and he's doing wonders. Last night, Atletico Madrid sent out defending champions Real Madrid, sent them out of the Copa del Rey. We'll be talking about that as well on the show this morning. And this one, good news for Liverpool fans. They probably will not be walking alone. The man in your picture, talking about Daniel Sturridge, is back in training, and he will be playing for the Reds anytime soon, according to manager Brendan Rodgers. Okay, we know we've said a lot already, and you want to get your thoughts, your views across to us on the show. And this is how you can do that. Just watch the screen in case you just seeing us for the first time. On Facebook, it's Channels iPhone Sports. On Twitter, the official Twitter handle of Channels Sports. That's it on your screen at Channels_sports. Of course, you can tweet at the other handles you also have on your screen. Okay, that's it. Let me quickly introduce my partner on the show this morning. He's been here some time ago, and he's back on the show this morning. Niyo Kwande, gives us so much pleasure to have you here with me.
Yeah, I'm very happy to be back again. The last time I was here, with the Super Eagles went away to Congo, and it surprised all of us. We thought they were going to do it, and eventually they couldn't get the win they deserved in Nigeria when they played South Africa. So I thought I was going to be back here again discussing the Super Eagles playing tomorrow at the Cup of Nations.
Unfortunately,
I'm here and I have to discuss other nations.
The last time you were here, we were talking about Morocco, whether or not they were going to pull out.
Exactly.
Eventually, they did.
They did.
Which leads us to what we're going to be talking about this morning.
Exactly.
Equatorial Guinea would not have been in the picture if not for Ebola.
Yeah, exactly. If not for Ebola, Morocco would have gone on to host the tournament. And at the time, we were actually discussing, saying, well, it's a wise decision from Morocco. But if you look at it, from the time the last time I was there when we talked about Ebola issues and everything, till this time, you notice that the whole hula baloo about Ebola all over Africa has actually died down a bit.
Yes.
So it seems the coast is a little bit clear now for Equatorial Guinea to host this competition.
Okay.
So we just can't wait to...
All right, let's talk about issues coming out from Malabo in Equatorial Guinea. Okay, let's start from the bottom. First, on Wednesday, news hit us that anybody, teams, officials, anybody coming for the Nations Cup will be screened. Will have tests for Ebola.
Yes, it's really important because Ebola, it's in nature. It's somewhere in nature, hiding somewhere. So people need to be tested before they get into the tournament. By the time everybody is screened, you know that, all the people coming into the tournament, fans, coaches, and players have a clean bill of health. And you know, we also can't afford to risk the life of our players, the top players, the likes of Wilfred Boni, you know, Yaya Toure. These are players, and you know, they are going to mix with fans, mix with other players. So we can't afford to risk. Yes, we can't afford to risk their life. Yes, body fluids and everything. So we can't afford to risk their life. So everybody must be tested so that we know that everybody going into the tournament or traveling to Equatorial Guinea is free from Ebola.
All right. Another issue that also came out, it's accommodation problems. Frantic search for where to stay. Claude Roy, Congolese coach, he's been complaining. A whole lot of issues in Equatorial Guinea as we speak. But that should be expected.
Well, it's an African thing, really, because you know that even if you have 4 years to prepare for the competition, there are still going to be lapses here and there. You know, talk about a country that had about 2-3 months just to prepare for the competition. So all this, at least, it's expected, you know, and at least the way they've handled the whole issue about hosting the competition, I think they've really tried. So even the slack they are getting from people here and there, I think should be reduced, because coming out to even host the competition, where most African nations were actually hiding, yes, should be celebrated, and they deserve a lot of kudos for coming out.
I was hoping we'll get to see some of the pictures, because we do have some of those pictures, especially the ones from yesterday, where the teams are searching for accommodation, and it's not looking too good for some of the teams. They've been complaining. Some of them have had to, you know, makeshift arrangements, share rooms. And it's not funny, really. Another thing also is that the president of Equatorial Guinea, that's talking about President Nguema, bought is it 4,000 tickets now?
Or thereabouts.
And he wants the fans to come. Because there's nothing for Equatorial Guinea.
Exactly.
If the fans do not come, and there's not going to be profit, I mean...
Yes. Apart from the fact that there will be a high volume of trade and people moving in and out of the country, even the fears of Ebola will reduce the number of people, you know, moving about because of the fears. A lot of even international journalists would actually be slightly afraid of even coming into the country, thinking, oh, are we safe? You know, can we come into this country and, you know, do this? But the president buying tickets for fans actually shows how well he means for his country. He wants the tournament to go on and at least to be a roaring success from his own standpoint.
All right, so we'll wait to see tomorrow what happens in Equatorial Guinea. But all is set. The organizers say there won't be any problem. And to the credit of Equatorial Guinea, till date, there has been no recorded case of Ebola.
Yes.
So I think, you know, confidence comes
at least from that.
And the measures they took when there was that outbreak, the measures Equatorial Guinea took to ensure that nothing like that, and the countries that shares borders with Equatorial Guinea, no recorded case, talking about Gabon, Cameroon, and Congo. So that should give fans some sort of confidence when they go to Equatorial Guinea for the tournament. Well, let's look at the fixtures for tomorrow. The competition actually starts tomorrow. Let's look at the fixtures for tomorrow and for Sunday. Like it or not, Nigeria is not going to be there, but football will go on. Equatorial Guinea becoming a haunted ground for Nigeria. The last time this tournament was held in the same place, we were not there. And we remember what the name Equatorial Guinea, what it does to our ladies as well. So I don't know what's beginning to happen. But let me run through this quickly. Equatorial Guinea, the host, take on Congo. Burkina Faso take on Gabon, all in the same group. And on Sunday, Zambia takes on Congo DR. And then Tunisia takes on Cape Verde. I mean, let's talk about some of this quickly.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the Zambia versus Congo game. I would give that game to Zambia because I think the Zambians, this time around, they want to... I think the last time the competition was hosted in Equatorial Guinea, they were very, very impressive. So I'm looking forward to the Zambians this time around.
You know what we're going to do? Let's go on a quick break. Now. When we'll come back, we'll still be talking about the 2015 African Cup of Nations.